Hey our friends, in this video we're going to draw a baby chicken exploding out of an egg. I hope you're going to follow along with me. It's going to be a lot of fun. Let's get started. I'm using a marker to draw with, but you could also use a pencil first, and maybe during the lesson we might use a pencil. So I'll have that off to the side. And I'm also drawing on Canson marker paper. I love this brand. It works really well with markers. Okay, let's first start by drawing our little baby chicken's beak. We're going to draw a backwards letter C right here in the middle of our paper. So I'm going to draw it coming up, down, and then we're going to come really far down because our baby chicken is super excited. There's the first part of our beak. Now let's draw the top. We're going to draw an S curve. So we'll go up, down, and then we're going to curve back up. So we're drawing a curve going both directions. Then we're going to draw the bottom of our beak coming down, and then we're going to get closer and closer till we get to the top. Then let's draw the other side of the mouth. We're going to draw that same line but a little different and then curve up to here. And it already looks like a chicken beak. We're going to draw the tongue right here inside, and then we can color the top shape. Now that part I sped up, so remember to pause the video if you ever need more time during the lesson. All right, now let's draw the eyes for our baby chicken. We're going to draw a circle right here on the left and the same size circle over here on the right. And then let's draw a smaller circle in the top left of each eye. I really like drawing these cartoon eyes. It makes them look really funny to me. And also I like adding this highlight because then it makes the eyes more friendly and even shiny. There we go. We colored in the big circle but left that little circle white. Now let's switch to our pencil and we're going to draw a big circle for our chicken's head. Let's start up here at the top and we're going to draw a smooth line going all the way around and then come back up to where we started. The nice thing about using the pencil is if we want to change this line at all, we can go back over it. I think I want to make it a little wider down here in the bottom. Then we can erase any of the extra lines we don't want to keep. That's all we're using the pencil for. We'll put that off to the side and use our marker again. Let's start up here and draw a bunch of feathers sticking out of our chicken's head. So I'm going to draw a small letter U upside down, and then a big upside down U, and a smaller one right next to it. Then we can draw the side of our chicken's head. I'm going to stop at the bottom of the eye. And then I'm going to add a little cheek line that comes out. And then I'm going to stop right there. So we've got some big cheeks over here on the left. And then we're going to draw the other side of the head coming down. And we'll stop there. Now I'm going to switch to my eraser and then erase the pencil lines that you can still see. Sometimes I really like using the pencil so that we can get that main shape. That makes it easier to draw this marker line smooth and through the hair right here, and it still looks like a circle. Next, let's draw a little belly line right here. And we can also draw the first wing sticking out to the side. So I'm going to draw a sideways letter J for the first feather. And then let's draw a couple more feathers coming down. But I'm going to draw them smaller as I get closer to the body. Now let's try to match that same wing over here on the left. So we'll draw the top feather that's big, and then we'll draw those smaller feathers coming in to the body, and I'm going to draw this belly line coming down a little further so that it can connect in. Then over here, let's draw the other side of our chicken's body. I'm going to draw this a little more smooth and try to match on both sides. This wing got a little bigger than our first one, and that's okay. The most important thing is to have fun and practice. So the next time we draw this little baby chicken, I'm going to try a little harder to make this wing look the same as that one. But let's keep going. Now let's draw our egg, and we're drawing it exploded, or at least the top of it exploded. So I'm going to draw this zigzag line going across to the other side of our chicken. And we're going to stop there and we can connect the body into the egg. Now let's draw the bottom of our egg. I'm going to draw it curving around. We're going to draw this big letter U got a little wobbly. That's okay. And then we'll come up and connect. Sometimes when I'm coloring my drawing, I'll also add a thicker line, and that's when I'll also smooth out some of these extra little bumps. All right, let's keep going. We're gonna add our little baby chicken's legs sticking out to the side. So I'm gonna draw 2 lines coming out of the shell, and then let's draw the toes. We're gonna draw it coming up. We'll draw 1 toe, 2 toes, and 3 toes. And then we'll come down a little further for the back toe. Let's do that same thing over here. And we're gonna practice trying to match. We got 3 toes on top and 1 in the back. There's our baby chicken exploding out of the egg. Let's draw the top of the egg up here. I'm gonna first draw a upside down U, and that might be a little smaller than what fits here, but that's okay. Then we're gonna draw a zigzag line all the way over to the other side. And we could also make this look more 3D. I'm gonna add an extra little V here, 1 here, and 1 right there. Yeah, let's do that down here too. So it looks like our chicken is inside the egg. I'm gonna draw those 2 lines coming in to connect. Oh, let's add more shells breaking off. So we can draw little diamond shapes and squares, or maybe even weird shapes with extra zigzags in them. I'm gonna add a couple over here. And some of them can be smaller, and also we can draw bigger ones too. Oh, and then let's also add action lines. I'm gonna draw these little diagonal lines everywhere to show the explosion from the egg. And we did it. We finished drawing our baby chicken exploding out of the egg, except we still need to color it. This part I'll fast forward, but you can pause the video and take time to color your drawings. And we did it. We finished drawing and coloring our chicken. It turned out awesome, all colored in. I hope you take time to color your drawings also. I used markers to color my drawing, but you can use whatever you have, like crayons or even colored pencils. I love using these alcohol-based markers. I'm using the brand Cali Art, but you can use a different brand. They're all pretty much the same. I first colored the chicken solid yellow, and then I used an orange color on top to add some shading. I also added a light blue for shading on the egg. And like I mentioned before, I used a thicker line to smooth out some of those bumps. But I also like the style of adding that thicker line too. I think it looks really cool, and it makes our drawing jump off the page even more. And I hope you had a lot of fun following along with me and drawing a baby chicken exploding out of an egg. We'll see you later, our friends. Goodbye.